We're going Bills 35, Patriots 31. Serving out L's on silver and gold platters, baby. I love it. We go into Foxborough. You know, the Patriots start off hot. Everyone's chatting. Yeah, never a doubt. Never a doubt. I'm absolutely lying. There was absolutely doubts. I start off the game fuming. Steam coming out of my ears. I was about to make a freaking video at halftime and just shut off the game. With the way we opened, with our coaching staff, with our play in the first half. But put your trust in number 17 back there. There's a reason last week I came out on the show and I said Josh Allen is the best quarterback in football. Let me double down this week. Josh Allen is so clearly the best player in the NFL. You need a game? Dial up Josh Allen and he'll deliver. He's clutch. I don't want to hear this BS playoff narrative. Oh, he hasn't performed in the playoffs. Oh, he doesn't have his Super Bowl. Oh, what happens when he plays the Chiefs? Well, for your information, Josh Allen statistically has played like one of the best playoff performing quarterbacks in history against the Chiefs. How many times has he left the field with a lead and he's had to come back on and save their ass time and time again? Sometimes doesn't even get the shot to do that. When you need a game, you call Josh Allen and he delivers. When it gets cold, he gets better. That's when the performance dips for most quarterbacks. Josh Allen shines. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 123 passer rating, and a gutsy, ballsy W in the second half in New England when everyone was doubting. There is no stopping Josh Allen. You just game plan to try and limit him, but you can't. You cannot. He'll beat you with his arm. He'll beat you with his legs, his athleticism, playmaking, throw on the run. He does it absolutely all. And FYI, he's throwing to Brandon Cooks. Yeah, the same guy that was playing for the Saints like 3 decades ago. That's who he's throwing jump balls to. He saves jobs weekly in Buffalo. He's the only reason we're a relevant franchise. And he thrives in the Superman role. That's who he is. He wins games for his team by himself. Whether you want to admit it or not, he's the best player in the world right now. There is nobody you would want above Josh Allen on your team right now. Nobody. Not a single soul on this planet do I want starting my franchise over Josh Allen. He checks every single box. Oh, but he's a poor decision maker. Oh, but he throws interceptions. Well, when you are tasked to run the entire offense, throw, run, catch passes, I don't know, whatever they ask him to do, you're going to make mistakes. You're not going to be perfect. So I can live with the 1 to 2 bad decisions weekly if it means Josh Allen will the entire offense to 30-plus points a week. He is very clearly the best player in the league. Very clearly. How many times do you see him roll out last week to Shakir, that ball in the red zone, end zone touchdown? Holy smokes. How can you beat it? Well, what do you do? What do you do to stop Josh Allen? You can't. You know what Mike Vrabel said today? That's why they pay him the bucks. That's why they pay him the cash. Because he beats good defenses all by himself. When in doubt, you hand it to Josh Allen, and I'm telling you, the rest is history. Best player in the world. You know who's not very good, though? You know who Josh Allen covers for every single week? And this really pisses me off. This grinds my gears. Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott is a guru at having Josh Allen save his ass. He's the best at it. He can't get enough of it. He loves it so much. He loves having his ass saved so damn much. He does it weekly. He does it week after week after week. This guy actually makes me sick. Slow starts week after week. At home against the Bengals, we came out flat. Today against the Patriots, we looked like garbage in the first half. Didn't even look like we cared to game plan for the team. It took us a total of 3 quarters and 2 rushing touchdowns from Drake May to put a quarterback spy on him. Why? I have no clue. There was nobody in the middle of the field. Just chunk gain after chunk gain after chunk gain. I get we were missing some crucial pieces to the secondary. We'll talk about that later. But McDermott can't call a game for his life. And then, it's not just that. And then it's the decision making. That's the problem. That's equally an issue here. How do you not throw a challenge flag on the first drive? I'm sitting there, I'm watching the broadcast, and obviously it's a different view for me at home, but it's like, listen, where's your team here? Where's the guys that come down and they're like, hey, Sean, challenge this. Throw the challenge flag. But nope. Nope, we're going to let it slide. We're going to let him drive the field, go throw a touchdown. He's not a good decision maker. He's not a good situational football coach. His teams start slow. His defense always underperforms. What do we have him around for? Honest to God, I don't understand. He is covered, masked, whatever you want to call it, by Josh Allen's greatness. That's what it is. It's not all sunshine and rainbows in Buffalo. Yeah, we've won a few big games these past few weeks, but it's like, hey, what is our weakness right now? Well, one of them is coaching. If I could guarantee you one thing in life, it's that if Josh Allen wasn't the quarterback in Buffalo, that whole coaching staff would be working at Dollarama. I don't see it any other way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We rely so heavily on Josh, and he delivers. I mean, the guy's having a kid, dating an actress. She's beautiful. He's out here carrying our team. He's winning MVPs. He's living the life. The guy is the ultimate human being, and we do nothing to support him. And our coaching staff, we clap. Good job, Josh. Keep going. Keep going. How about you coach a defense? How about we get a stop once in a while? That would be nice. Jeez Louise, man. I do appreciate that we brought James Cook in. And we brought him back, and we said, hey, listen, we're going to give you the money. I started the year off, and I said, we're not going to pay him this Saquon Barkley money until we see the production. Until we use him, right? That was my biggest thing. It was always, he's a good running back. The talent is evidently there. But is he going to be useful on third down, or are we planning on using him? Is his snap share going to jump up? Well, right now, James Cook is becoming a top 5 running back in football. And I'm so thankful that we gave him some money so we had another option outside of Josh Allen. I'm thankful we brought him back. And I apologize that I said don't pay James Cook, because the offense should be centered around this run game, which is top 5 in the league right now. I believe they're number 1 in rush yards per game. That's credit to James Cook and the offensive line. And if this is how he's going to produce, I'd be happy to give him whatever he wants. He's averaging over 5 yards per carry, 1,400 yards and double-digit touchdowns on the season. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't. He's been amazing all year long. And when Josh Allen needs a little bit of something beside him, James Cook has, more times than not this year, been the guy. Because, hell, I'll tell you something. I don't even think Josh Allen has a wide receiver 2. Never mind a number 1. Look, I don't even think he has a number 2 option. Shakir, sure, bottom end, number 2. With all due respect to the guys we got, what are we doing? What are we doing? We can't go out and get an alpha? I don't know. I'm happy that James Cook has had the year he's had under us, and that he's running the rock this efficiently with that offensive line. We look powerful right now. So, with all that being said, I'm going through social media today after the game, pumped up. Go Bills, let's go, huge W. And then I see the fans chirping in the comments saying, Buffalo doesn't have any excuses now. Cut that shit out. Just because Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar might miss the playoffs, all of a sudden, Josh Allen doesn't have an excuse? How about the Texans, Broncos, and Patriots defenses that you have to face in the playoffs? Elite units. For some reason, people think quarterbacks play one another. So when Burrow's in the playoffs, it's a lot harder to play the Bengals than it is to play a stellar Broncos defense and Bo Nix, who is slinging the rock right now. I don't understand that. What does it matter? We're playing the best of the best. They're already setting up the stage for if the Buffalo Bills fall short in the playoffs, Josh Allen is a failure. He can't convert in the playoffs. He can't win big games. People have such a fixed mindset. It's like, it's not so black and white. You can't think of it as win-loss. Top 4 quarterbacks are out. You have no excuses. My excuse for the Bills, terrible coaching, mediocre defense, no weapons. Is that not valid? And I'm not saying that I'm going to come out here and make every single one of these excuses when we lose. Because if we lose, and there's a reason to blame Josh Allen, I'll come out and do it. If he throws 3 interceptions in the game, I'll be the first person on the show, on the internet, to say that's on Josh Allen. But up to this point, that has not happened. But people want to make it seem like Josh Allen hasn't been able to do it. It's like, this is a team thing. It is a team accomplishment to go the distance. But we have separated the Bills from Josh Allen. Who cares about the Bills? It's about Josh Allen getting over the hump. For Josh Allen to win in the playoffs, it requires the entire team. And that's my excuse. I don't give a shit if you think that's petty. I don't care if you think that's weak. It is what it is. The Patriots, on the other hand, today, listen, I mean, today, to me, was proof that both the Bills and the Patriots can succeed. Like, this was a playoff environment. This was a playoff caliber game. This was 2 heavy hitters going back and forth. You start first half, Patriots blowing things up, going crazy, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Second half, Bills show up, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. I think they had 5 to 6 straight scoring drives, which was awesome. Today we learned about Drake May, that he has this passion and willingness to fight, and that he will be around for a very long time. Drake May has the keys to the franchise. He is the guy. At year 2, he should not look this good. It should concern the entire league that at this point, only a year and a half into the NFL, he looks like an NFL veteran. He's sneaky athletic. He got in the end zone multiple times with his legs today. He's a serious threat on the ground. His arm talent is just next level, NFL veteran-esque. And you got him out there lead blocking 60 yards downfield for Travion Henderson on a touchdown. He sprinted the entire length of the field just to toss a finishing block on a Buffalo Bills defender for his team to get in the end zone. He's got passion. He's got heart. He wears that Patriots logo on his chest, and he believes in it. And he cares about the fan base. And he has the skill set to go for 2 decades as the face of this franchise. He's not reliant on his athleticism. He's one of the best passers in the league, but he's also got that sneaky sidestep that he can toss in there, and he can pick up 15, 20-yard chunk gains with his legs. People are so fascinated with this no 300-yard game on the season passing. Who cares? Since when was 300 yards this benchmark for quarterback success? People like to make up these random arguments based on stats that are somewhat relevant, I guess, but they're really not. Who cares? You've won 11 games this year with the guy. He's played phenomenal football. He's going to be in the MVP conversation. But you're worried that he hasn't thrown 300 yards in a game. Man, people are focused on the wrong stuff. I'll tell you that much. Travion Henderson, I mean, he's going to be a star in this offense too. He just tore the roof off. He gave my Buffalo Bills a huge problem today. He did. I mean, like I said, we were missing a few key defensive players, but we have struggled against the run all year long. And when I saw Travion Henderson get that ball multiple times, he probably averaged above 10 yards per carry today. He just took off, speed of light. I mean, to watch us drive the field, score, and how deflating it feels to watch Travion Henderson in one play just match us. 70-yard rushing touchdown to the house, to the crib. Again, earlier in the game, he did the same thing. Similar big run touchdown. He's a beast. His speed, the explosiveness, burst through the hole and just say, see you later. It's unmatched. It really is. He's forming himself into a legit star. Like, he could be a top 12, top 10 running back in a few years with the way he's going. And Ramondre back there is still solid, but now you got this explosive guy, this game changer at running back. The Pats haven't really had that in a long time. The running backs are always decent, but it's never like superstar level, like Barkley or Bijan. I don't know if Henderson's going to get there, but he definitely has the skill set to be a game changer, like a game breaker, and just tear things open. And for the majority of the game today, he did. He gave us hella problems today. Our run game is just abysmal. Our run defense is just horrendous. Horrendous. We got to clean that up. We're going to have to make some changes going into the playoffs. When it gets colder outside, especially if you anticipate playing home games or if you're playing in colder climates, guys, they're going to run the ball against us. They are. And we're going to need to step up, right? Like, not every team has a quarterback that can go out there and sling it like Josh and take over games in the cold. They'll lean on their run game. And that is our weakness on our defense right now. I don't think our secondary is very good either. But the run defense is, I would say, significantly worse, which is a red flag. But anyways, I digress. We're talking Patriots now. The Patriots have the team to win the Super Bowl, in my opinion. I've watched them all year. People have said they've had a light schedule, haven't played any real teams. Now they play the Bills for a second time. They beat us the first time. We got them in Foxborough this time. We tie the season series 1-1. I'm assuming they still win the division. Not sure if they're looking at a bye now with the Broncos probably winning out for the rest of the season. I thought they looked just great today against the Packers. We'll talk about that later. But like I said, the Patriots have the team to go to the Super Bowl. They do. They check a lot of boxes. They can beat any team in the league. The offense with Drake May is highly explosive. Like I said, the emergence of Henderson is huge, plus Ramondre in the backfield. They don't have elite receivers, but they have a bunch of good options. Mac Hollins, phenomenal. He's a really sneaky but great receiver they have in their toolbox. Stephon Diggs, always great. Hunter Henry, they got some tight ends that have been balling. And then it's the defense, right? The defense is a high-class unit as well. They were missing Spillane and Milton Williams, which is why James Cook had so much success. But when they're back and healthy, they're a tough go for anybody. And they went toe-to-toe with Buffalo twice, won one of those games. They're clearly suited to play in the cold, to play in a playoff atmosphere. I would be worried about facing this team. If anything came out of this game, it's that both the Bills and the Patriots have the quarterbacks to go the distance. And I think the Patriots have the team. The Bills, I mean, it's yet to be seen if we have the team. We definitely have the quarterback, but we've played some good football these past few weeks. That's all I'll say. I don't want to jinx anything. I can be reasonable as a fan here. But yes, it was a heavy-hitting playoff atmosphere game today.